So what is content warning? Like a lot of you, I did not know what this game was about, and it just kind of came out of the blue. So here is everything you will need to know about content warning. If you played Phasmophobia, or more recently, Lethal Company, you'll have a good base of what to expect from content warning. Pretty much the gist of this game is you're trying to break into a content creation scene in the horror spooky category. You will enter these complexes, which are underground of sorts, or on the actual grounds, since you are currently floating high above on an island. You'll be armed with your camcorder and some of your bravest friends to capture these spooky moments and upload them online and try to get big. Like Lethal Company, you'll have 3 days to meet a quota of a certain number of views for your content. If you meet the quota, you will then move on to the next one, and so forth. Each tier getting hotter and hotter, and more spookier of course. If you don't meet the quota at the end of the run, you will reset and start over again. Before we continue, please consider liking and subbing to the channel. It would be a great help to me. Thank you, and let's get back to the guide. Alright, let's talk about the starting area and what you can find here. You're going to be spawned in the house, and here you're going to be able to customize your face at the console in the bedroom. Currently there are no clothes, so it's just the whole face customization options only. Downstairs is where you'll be watching your awesome content. Don't forget to share these clips with the community on their official Discord server. Immediately after you exit a house, you'll notice there are flashlights on the right and a camera on the porch on the left. And make sure you grab them. On the right you'll see two stations. One converts your raw footage from your camera to a DVD, which then you can insert into your TV. Next to it on the left is a charging station. This will charge all your gizmos that are chargeable. All you need to do is stand next to them, with the said item being in your hand, and that's it. It's quite similar to having chargeable items in Lethal Company. Opposite to this is where you purchase items. After each day you will get a reward for your content instantly, and you can spend it here without waiting for the full 3 days. The last place is the dive bell. You'll be getting into this to get to your destination and get that great content for your viewers. So I'm just going to call this part, or the next part, the depths. There's no official name for it, but that's what I'm going for. Now you're down here in the depths. Make your way through one of the many entrances. You may encounter some enemies outside, so be on your toes as soon as you open the door. Unlike Lethal Company or Phasmo, it's normally good practice to stay in a group. This is because you only have one camera, so all of you need to be in the vicinity of the cameras to capture those good moments. There isn't much point of being away from the team, having a really good scary moment, but then there being no one there to actually capture the moment. Keep a note of how much battery you have left in the camera, as it only stores about 90 seconds, give or take. So, based on that, make sure you only try to open it or turn it on when you absolutely need to. You'll see various enemies, but also objects and strange machinery. Try and capture bits of everything and see what kind of reaction you get from your viewers. This will give you an idea of what works and what doesn't. I'll talk a bit more about this in a section further down. Now for the most part, the buildings you run into will be randomly generated. I would say not to the extent of Lethal Company, but you will still not know what to expect from the moment you land. Now that you've got your recordings, let's get back to the dive bell and get back up. One thing to know about the dive bell, it will tell you how far your teammates are in the console in front of you, and how much oxygen is remaining for each of those individuals. However, something to note for yourself. It will not tell you if they're alive or not. Even if they're dead, the oxygen seems to still go down. This seems like a bug, so it might get fixed in a later update. Alright, we're going to come to an important feature, which is voice chat now. Like in Lethal Company, there is prox chat here, and it's advised to use this over Discord. Like the Skinwalkers mod for those that have played it on Lethal Company, content warning has its own twist on it. When you're recording and using voice chat at the same time, you may get reactions from the chat that may be influenced from what you've said. For example, if you call an enemy by the name Snail, it may actually use the name Snail when describing the enemy that you mentioned. Now for the best part, let's transfer your cam footage onto the DVD. Go to the recording station and pop in your camera. Grab the DVD and head inside the house and wait for everyone to be there and play it. Now you'll notice as soon as the clip starts playing, you'll get some comments on the right hand side. Now these comments are based on what you've recorded. And I'm not entirely sure if it's AI or not, or very cleverly scripted. If you can let me know in the comments below, that would be great. You will also notice, based on what you've recorded, you'll get a certain amount of views for it. And you can take this into consideration when you next take out your camera for that great shot. I hope this video helped you. Please consider leaving a sub or a like to the channel. It would really mean a lot. Thanks for watching and take care.